Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Hope you guys are doing great. Today we are going to create this makeup look, a very simple one, using some new products in my collection from the brands ABH, which is Anastasia Beverly Hills, and Huda Beauty. So I'm going to share my thoughts on these new products in my collection. Includes the eyeshadow palette, lipstick, blush, bronzer, and yeah, some more things which I'm forgetting. But yeah, I'm going to share my thoughts on the products which I've used today. So if you're interested to know which are these new products and how am I liking them, please do continue watching this video. Okay, so let's get started. I will apply some base makeup on my face. Right now I have just a little bit of Fenty Beauty primer, and I'm going to apply a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation and the NARS concealer around my mouth. And for highlighting underneath the eyes, I'll use another concealer. I will speed through this process because I've already used these products in previous videos. So let's get started. Let me take out, by the way, I have a new beauty blender as well. I will try the Charlotte Tilbury foundation with the beauty blender. So that's how my base makeup looks like. The Charlotte Tilbury foundation, a little bit of the Pat McGrath highlighting concealer, and NARS concealer here. The NARS concealer is actually the caramel concealer in medium dark 2. I have a full review video on this concealer, the spot concealer. This is one of my favorites for covering around the mouth area and just any spots or any discoloration. This is great for that. The consistency is just amazing. It blends so nicely. So I will highly recommend this one. The Charlotte Tilbury one, as you can see, it has a very skin-like finish. So I'm loving this foundation also these days, the Beautiful Skin Foundation. In fact, I have done a more detailed review, try and kind of a video in my previous Get Ready With Me. So do check out that video. And of course, the Pat McGrath concealer, what can I say? It's one of my favorite. I am doing another video where I will show you all the Pat McGrath base makeup products which I have. So stay tuned for that. So anyways, I have purchased the new Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder as well because I think this one I will run out of soon. So I will be using it to set my face later. First, I want to show you one new product which I have got recently, and that is the blush. So this is the Huda Beauty Cheek Tint Blush Stick. Now this one I have done a shorts on YouTube Shorts and on Instagram as well. I showed you how it looks on my face, but I thought let me come here and just apply this in a live camera setting as well. If you have seen my short, then you must have seen the packaging already. This is how this one looks like. It's super cute and tiny. So here is the stick. This is the tint named Coral Cutie. I hope you get a closer view here. It's super cute, and I love it's a twist up, so you can twist it up and just apply directly on your face. So this is how I apply the blush stick. Actually, this is a corally shade. It will go with a lot of eyeshadow looks, and this color is going to suit a lot of skin tones. So this is how the color looks like, and it's super easy to blend. It just blends like a dream. It just smoothens up on the skin, and I blend it with this brush also, which I have purchased. This one is the Huda Beauty. This is the brush. It has a name, Face Cheek Color Brush. And this one, it's like a stippling brush which has stippled ends. And this one just blends the product so beautifully. I have tried the other stippling brush from Real Techniques and one more brand, I'm forgetting which one. This one is the best one which I have tried so far. I mean, it just blended the product so well. So I'll just show you. So you just give a little bit of a swipe and blend. It blends super easily, and it has a slight bit of a sheen as well. And I'm loving these kind of like cheek products these days. It's super quick and easy to do, and you can just get a little bit of color. Even if you don't want to wear foundation, right, you can have a little bit of concealer and just apply a little bit of color with these kind of tints. It just gives a nice look to the face. So this is how the cheek tint looks like. I will apply a little bit of powder on this and I'll show you. So this will set up the entire face, and the blush as well. The blush doesn't really set down to a powder finish or anything like that. You do have to set it. So that's the only thing. And even if you do a small dusting of loose powder on the blush, the color still stays. And you can of course top it up with a powder blush if you want. So let me just set up my face with the powder and then I will be right back. Okay, so this is how the blush looks like after you have set it with powder. Obviously the glowy factor will go a little bit. Still you can see a little bit of shine peeking through, and it looks really nice. This side I think I have applied nicely because there's a little bit more color. This side probably I could have applied a little bit more. So yeah, don't be scared of these blush tints. You can just layer up and layer up. It blends beautifully, and when you top it up with the powder, then you get a very nice natural look. So yeah, that's the blush. Let's move on to the eye makeup now. So I have this new palette from ABH, the Primrose Palette, and it's a very basic sort of a palette. I don't know why I bought it, but I was just super curious that what has ABH done differently that they have released this palette, so I got this. So this is how the palette looks like. Really pretty blush pink packaging, and this is how the inside looks like. So this palette also has a few blushes here, so we'll try these blushes also on my face. And there are 10 eyeshadows, and I was wondering if the eyeshadows are anything unique that I'm missing out on, so that's why I purchased this palette. Let's create a very quick easy look. I have tried this palette twice before. The mattes are just superb. They are superbly pigmented, they blend well, and the shimmers or the metallics, some of the metallics have a little bit of a flip to it. So those shimmers or metallics, they are super intense, very intense. Probably right here I will show you the swatches of all the shades. So let's swatch the 10 eyeshadows first. So you have a mix of berry, purpley, nude, neutrally shades, very apt for everyday. And then we have the two blush shades, which is a light peach pink and a more terracotta orangey peach. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I will take these shades right here. This one will be in the outer V. Claret will be there in the outer V as well, and a little bit in the crease. And we'll try out the Primrose shade, which is that lilac-y purple color. And we'll use this one and this one to blend out the shades. Probably in the center of the lid, I can use maybe sparkling water or peony, which is that pink and that gold bronzy color, or a copper rather, gold copper. Okay, so let's start. I will use Claret, which is that light berry shade, and just I'll place it here. See how easily it blends. The blend is just super nice. Make sure you have primed your eyelids with concealer or primer or any base you would like, and then apply a little bit of powder and then just set it. Then the blend on this eyeshadow palette is just beautiful. I don't want to apply too much in the crease. I want to keep it very simplistic and minimal. As in color wise, we'll probably use a little bit of a blending shade, but not too much color. So this is what I want to do in the crease. I will take it a little bit down as well. So far I haven't noticed any kind of fallout. I'm lightly tapping off the excess from my brush as well. The last two times which I have used this palette, it's very easy to work with. I mean, you can get a very simple eye look very quickly because the blend is just beautiful. I love the quality of the palette. How unique the palette is, that is very debatable, of course. But quality wise, if you're looking for a neutral palette with some berry tones, I think it's a great palette. And now I'm taking that deep berry color and I'll just apply it in the near the lash line towards the outer V. This one also, like, it's a super deep color, but it's not giving any kind of fallout or dustiness. Let's see how it blends with the previous color. Yep, blends pretty well. The colors actually go really well in the palette. The colors go together very nicely. Okay, taking that light honey shade, this is the beige kind of color, and I'll just sweep it underneath my brows and just blend everything. Like I said, I don't want like a very intense eye look or anything, just very simple. And then I'll probably go with something which will look okay on the outfit which I'm wearing, is probably this pink kind of color. It's called Peony. I'll take my fingers and I'll apply a little bit. This color is really pretty. It has like a golden kind of a undertone. It's a gold pink shift color. It has a really pretty effect. This color is so pretty. So I'm just blending it with a brush, which will give a more smoother effect. I think these three colors, or the four colors, the 3-4 colors which I've used, that is enough for this eye look. I don't want to make it too intense. I think I'm done with the eye look. I'll just give a final swipe here. Okay, so I'll do my lower lash line with the same deep color, and yeah, I think we're done. We'll just complete the eye look and be right back. Okay, so my eye look is now complete. Let's apply a little bit of bronzer. I have the new bronzer from Huda Beauty. This is the Glowish bronzer. I've had it for a while, but I don't think I have used in a video before. So this is how it looks like. I got the shade Deep Tan. Okay, and it's a very beautiful looking bronzer. This is how it looks. So this actually feels like a creamy, very creamy formula. This is how the brown is, if you can see. Feels like a very creamy smooth formula, but it's actually not cream bronzer. It is a powder bronzer, but the feel is like super velvety and smooth and feels almost like a cream. Before I use this, let me show you this pattern up close and the shade up close. I hope you can see. It's a really pretty looking bronzer. I'm going to use this kind of an angled brush and just swirl around and apply it as a light bronzer. And it's a very nice light bronzing shade on my skin. It has a slight bit of like a sheen to it. It's not a matte bronzer, not a complete matte bronzer. It's not shiny also, but I don't know, it's very smooth and feels like a creamy bronzer. So this is how the shade Deep Tan looks like. I hope you can see. I had a little bit of that blush on. Previously my favorite bronzer was the Benefit Hoola Caramel. I love that bronzer. I still have it. It's too sad that they have discontinued it, and now I feel this one is coming a close second because it's super smooth and blends so nicely. I also have the ABH bronzer, by the way. This is the matte bronzer. I really like it, and since we are using ABH products today, I should have used that, but I felt like using this new one which I have. I haven't used it a ton. I haven't applied too much foundation, so I don't really need too much bronzer. But yeah, that's how the bronzer is. I really highly recommend the Glowish bronzer from Huda Beauty. Now let's move on to the last product, which are the two lipsticks. Now I have already shown you before, these are two new lip products. I actually have few more lip products, new lip products. I will show them in next videos. So this is the lip liner, ABH lip liner in the shade Cool Brown. So this is how the Cool Brown shade looks like. I'm loving this lip liner. Okay, here is Cool Brown. It's a perfect lip line if you're wearing a neutral nude, pinky nude brown lipstick. It looks amazing, and it's a perfect formulation as well. It's not very stiff. It is creamy but not too creamy, and it will stay put. It is a quite long wearing lip liner. Super nice. It glides well, but it's not like too creamy that it will not stay. Okay, so the formulation is very good. Let's go to the lipsticks. Two lipsticks, Rose Brown and Toffee. I think today I'll go with the shade Toffee because last time I think I had used the shade Rose Brown in one of the videos, I mean. So this is the shade Toffee. These are the new satin matte range, super nicely pigmented, not as drying as the previous version, and I just love the lip color. So let me use Toffee, then I will swatch the Rose Brown shade as well. Oops, I should have exfoliated my lips a little. Okay, lovely nude brown color. Okay, going very well with the look, and this is the shade Rose Brown, which I think I had used last time. It's a little bit lighter than Toffee, and the Rose Brown shade with the lip liner is amazing if you want like a neutrally very satiny lip with a hint of brown. This is the kind of color to go for. It has a little bit of a cool tone to it, very pretty. And this is the more satin shade, and this what I applied now is the more comfort matte shade, so it has more of a matte look, and the previous one has a satin one. Loving these two shades, the Cool Brown lip liner, highly recommend, and the Rose Brown and Toffee if you are looking for colors in neutral range from ABH. Seriously, I have done a full face of makeup like this after such a long time. I mean, applying all the products. Nowadays I hardly apply a full face of makeup. I will usually skip a product or two, but yeah, I always enjoy whenever I apply a full face of makeup. It just makes me happy. I feel so happy. So yeah, I really like this look which I have done today. Do let me know what you guys think. Okay guys, so that was the video for today. I hope this video was helpful and you got some information on the products I used today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're watching me for the first time, I really hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again really soon in my next video. Bye.